щоб скоріше ми здобули перемогу. Нам потрібна також авіація, ракети. І... Доброго вечора, мене звати Курт. Це відео я записую з приводу ось цього шеврону, який зараз використовується російськими ЗМІ, використовується масово їхньою пропагандою проти Збройних сил України. Цей шеврон засвітився на моїй формі. Я його вдів після того, як ми захопили позиції противника і здобув його на позиціях Вагнера. Я не гіровець, я по вірі християнин в Збройних силах від початку війни.
Suspicious, very suspicious.
Yeah.
Picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Bloody hell.
Hey guys, what's up? Blaine Cooper with RTR Truth Media and Third Watch. Did you guys see this in the mainstream media anywhere? The huge anti-war protests going on in Washington, D.C.? Pretty interesting. We didn't hear anything about it. Here's a clip. This is Blaine Cooper. I'm out.
Doesn't jail publishers and journalists who expose government crimes, abuse, and overreach. The America we love doesn't use our might to intimidate and destroy other nations, ultimately holding back human beings from living a life of dignity. The America we love doesn't put war profits over people. The America we love doesn't hinder peace talks and doesn't vow to fight to the last human being. Do you hear us, Washington? You are not running us into the America we love. You're destroying us. Hear us loud and clear. No more war. No more war. No more war. No.
One breaking news on this one. Where is the coverage on that?
You've done a great job.
Where is the coverage on that? I ain't seen not one breaking news on this one. What a news is. All these damn folks. Tell me what the news is. All propaganda, I'm telling you. Look at that shit. Look at it. Why ain't that on the news? We ain't trying to go to war with no Russia. Y'all need to get y'all ass from out of there, bro. Our leaders just trying to get us, bro. I'm telling you. Not one part of news coverage on this.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that one. I think I heard about it beforehand, but yeah, nothing since. Oh, you're streaming at the moment. Hey, everyone on Alan's show. I didn't realize you were streaming at the moment, man. All good.
No, it's just an organic thing. I just decided to do it. Like I wasn't ready for a show or anything like that, but had you playing and I thought, well, let's give this a go. So carry on playing stuff. And then we can talk in the background if you like.
Oh, so you're streaming me, so there's no point in me going and watching your show if you're streaming me.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It sort of defeats the purpose.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought I just got over the bowling club, had a great day and lost the bowl, but that's beside the point. Yeah. Losing's not everything. Winning's not everything. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, put your music. Yeah. Let's listen. Let's watch
3 separate fires in 3 different locations from the same company in one day.
Yeah, dude, it's a coincidence, of course.
At some point, surely people have to wake up and realize what the fuck's going on. I mean, don't you think?
You'd think.
Back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a
That,
gangster.
that media thing looked a little bit like fucking Max's intro.
Hey guys, what's up? Blaine Cooper with Third Watch and RTR Truth Media. I'm here with Thomas Lacavera Stewart. We got a good show for you today, so we're going to go over some clips. Tom's going to give us some commentary, blah, 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 you know the scoop. What's up, Tom?
Yeah, we'll provide.
Did you hit the record button this time?
I sure did. I think I got it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you know, at least people know that we're for real.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, what would life be without the there and there?
Right. Dude, this you know, I hate getting pulled in the whole political thing, but I just can't help it this time. There's this Georgia
As you see me as well.
person in the Georgia indictment of Trump or whatever for a campaign and whatever it is.
Look at that.
Stuff, but you have to see this the way that MSNBC kind of tried putting it out there and then CNN kind of laid him open. But you want to play that first clip so people can see this. I say Miss
This chick looks like a damn serial killer. We're gonna find out she's gonna have bodies hidden in the back of her house one day.
So much for the case against Trump if they had one.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, doesn't she look like a psycho?
Oh God, the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, let's go ahead and play you this clip, guys. Here it goes.
Yeah.
The forewoman of a Georgia grand jury that investigated possible election interference by former President Trump is talking publicly about it for the first time. He spoke with NBC.
How do these people keep a straight face when they got somebody like on that show?
After 8 months of secrecy,
you should see that she looks pretty normal the way they presented her. Check this out.
Investigating whether former President Trump broke the law in trying to overturn his 2020 election loss in the state. What do you want people to know about this process and about your work?
That really, when it came down to it, we were just people looking into something, and that's worth it.
Emily Kors served as foreperson. She is limited in what she can share. A judge ordered deliberations must stay under wraps. But Kors confirms the jurors did recommend indictments against multiple people.
It's not a short list.
So we're talking about more than a dozen people?
I would say that, yes.
Are these recognizable names? Names that people would
I'm going to go and play on the other
There are
computer from
certainly names
Facebook.
that you would recognize, yes.
She would not say whether that includes the former president, but did say this.
I don't think that there are any giant plot twists coming. I don't think that there are any, giant... That's not the way I expected this to go at all. I don't think that's in store for anyone.
The group wrote a 9-page report, only part of which has been made public. Now the DA must decide.
That was their whole report.
Well, let's cut it off there. She didn't look normal to me. I mean, I thought she was on meth there for a second, but hey.
It could be. She could be a member of that club. Maybe, I don't know. But check this out. Now, MSNBC, this is how they wanted to put it forward, right? Well, CNN smelling blood in the water. I have to give them a little bit of credit this time. They at least covered it like we're going to share with you now. They share that scene.
Here's a clip, guys.
What do you want people to know about this process and about your work?
That really, when it came down to it, we were just people looking into something, and that's worth it.
Did you personally want to hear from the former president?
I wanted to hear from the former president, but honestly, I kind of wanted to subpoena the former president because I got to swear everybody in. And so I thought it'd be really cool to get 60 seconds with President Trump.
What the hell?
Me looking at him and being like, do you solemnly swear? And me getting to swear him in. I kind of...
Are you kidding me?
No, you can stop it whenever you want now.
Hang on.
The former president to come talk to us would have been...
You know who that reminds me of?
Negotiation myself.
So it sounds like that was ultimately a battle that you all decided.
All right, wait. So this had nothing to do with breaking the law. They're just trying to get famous.
It's a show, man. Yeah, it's a show.
And what's that say about other grand juries that people are getting indicted and they're innocent just because you got some schmo that wants to fry your ass?
You know who that chick reminds me of?
What's that?
Remember?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what do you
remember? Come on, Ted.
Yeah, I remember. What do you guys think? Do you think this reminds you of this girl here?
Okay, well, this one is a bank
And one time at band camp. And one time at band camp. Yeah, that's it.
on the lips.
Oh, you got to start off the day with a good laugh because if you don't, everything else will drive you crazy, man.
Do you think she stuffs flutes up her?
And he was the
Oh my God! You left that part in there. I didn't know you left that part in. You got to edit that out. Oh, you got to take that. That's just wrong, man. That's just wrong. You're a dick, you know that. I know. But so you can't part of it. You didn't get the memo.
Shit.
What are your thoughts on that, though?
I think
This one's
one of them I would
thank
want
you.
to think about what they were sticking into their orifices, and I would care more about what the hell's going on in their brains.
Well, like you said, though, too, I mean, all the world's a stage, and this just goes to show you. I mean, this is proof that
it's a circus.
It's a shit show is what it is. In other news, moving on.
An election, because they weren't the only ones who questioned the election.
Right.
Both sides have.
Right.
But only one side gets blamed. Anyway.
Well, here's a good one. Now, you guys may have seen this. I know Thomas has seen this quite a few times, which we thought was crazy because the Cold War is supposed to be over, right? But we saw this clip.
No.
This clip out of New York. Go ahead, Tom.
Oh, yeah, no, the Cold War isn't over, man. The world, like I said, is a stage. The whole collapse of the Soviet Union, that was all planned.
Right.
And it happened under Red Ronnie's watch. Remember that. And just Google Red Ronnie for all of you out there that want to go down the rabbit hole. Go down that rabbit hole sometime.
Yeah, there you
Red
go.
Ronnie.
An actor.
That's what I'd like to know.
That's it. Bad actors, right? Bad actors.
I love.
Hey, we got plenty of them in Hollywood. Bad actors. Overly paid too. Well, this clip's a minute and 35 seconds long, so we'll go ahead and play it for you. But what me and Thomas found that interesting is this happened right around when the war in Ukraine started. So it's almost like we're being set up for World War III. I think this has been a planned thing for a long time.
Yep, and right about the same time that the J.P. Morgan executive was just implicated in the Epstein case.
Right.
I don't mean just implicated. I mean, this dude has emails back and forth with Jeffrey Epstein talking about young girls in terms of Disney movies like Snow White, Cinderella. Sick.
You know what I found interesting about that is that the mainstream media actually covered it. Well, at least that channel did. Because it's a bank.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well, it's just it's scratching the surface. I mean, in the Twitter files, I was trying to get this video uploaded, but it seemed to go pretty crazy. But we were down, I was down. But anyway, they basically, I think it was Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert opened up on these Twitter guys, I
saw that.
And they should go to jail. And by the way, that they're saying the indictments are forthcoming. That's what they said. We'll see if it happens. But this whole campaign of the struggle and control of information, and that's.
Bill Gates has been under investigation or has a warrant out for him from the Philippines. Spokespeople are trying to smooth that mistake over.
No doubt.
And who's the other one? Fauci now as well. There's rumors going around that they're trying to arrest Fauci now as well.
Oh,
so
cool.
hopefully something is actually going to finally start happening. See, it's all unverified sort of thing. It's they want to, but is anyone actually doing anything?
Well, yeah, it could be a distraction that we don't know, do we? But it'd be nice to think that's true. It'd be nice to think that sort of shit's happening. These people are actually,
Well, I mean, there's been enough rumors. For years, there's been rumors about this person or that person going to Gitmo, but then they're still on screen. So is it a deal? Is it a double? Or are the stories all shit? But I mean, we keep getting told that. It's getting fed the bullshit hopium with no evidence and proof of anything actually happening.
Yep.
Just keep talking shit and feeding the masses fucking bullshit.
That's what we're doing, folks. I'll just arrange it so that we're both sort of on the camera at once. I got no lights on. No, I haven't organised this show, but welcome, folks, to Amos Sunday Sewn number 16, I think. Yeah. And I thought I'd start the show without starting the show. Just put a bunch of shit on and then get DK on and talk stuff with DK. So we're at the talk DK part. So, DK, jump in.
Sorry, everyone.
Everyone. I wonder if anyone's actually watching. But anyway, actually, we're talking to the, a lot of them are talking to the BitChute crowd who watch most of my shows.
I know. Yeah, that's where they end up, and that's where most of the people start watching you from. Even though you're getting like a few subscribers and shit now, you're almost at 200 on YouTube. So yeah, you're getting there, bud.
I haven't looked at it lately. Well, actually, I have, but yeah, I didn't notice that. I knew I was about 190 or something. 190. Anyway, cheers to you, new subscribers.
Yeah, 191 you're sitting at right now. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
I think it's been that way.
Yeah, shit. I went out and tried to record shit the other day for Aussie Cossack.
Yeah.
Because Vinny rang me the other night and wanted me to go and record. So like at the supposed Russian protest that was supposed to be happening in Christchurch. Yeah. And then he gave Aussie Cossack my number. Yeah, he gave Aussie Cossack my number. Yeah. He actually messaged me. I rang him. Yeah, so I've been in touch with Aussie Cossack like now as well. And I went to record and there was no one there. I put like $60 credit on my phone. It's about another $10 for parking. I was there for a couple of hours and no one turned up. I was just like, what the shit? So I didn't end up on his show. He was even ringing me like while I was there. So what's happening? It's like, dude, I'm there, and there is nothing happening. There's like there's street performers, there's a crowd, and there's people watching idiots do street performance shit.
Yeah.
But there's no protest.
Yeah.
It's like there was nothing for me to even record. Although I did go and talk to like a mainstream media guy who's from a New Zealand channel from News Hub.
Yep.
And I went and talked to him, and he said he'd been there for hours and no one had turned up.
Yeah,
right. And right after I talked to him, he actually packed up and pissed off. I stayed there for like another couple of hours, but yeah, once I talked to him, he actually packed up his camera and left.
Yeah.
So I did get rid of the mainstream media at least, but there was nothing to show anyway.
Yeah, well, that's a bit of a shame, and yeah, because I was watching Aussie Cossack and Vinny's show the other day, and I reckon he mentioned you 3 or 4 times or so. Yeah.
Yeah. I still haven't watched the live show, but I did get told that I got a shout out from. I can't remember if it was you who told me or Pika, but yeah, someone actually said, "Hey, you're getting shouted out by Aussie Cossack and Vinny."
Yeah, well,
cool.
I only watched it this morning, and I haven't spoke to you today. Otherwise, and so that was someone else.
Yeah, no, someone messaged me yesterday while I was out recording.
Yeah.
Someone actually posted it on either. Oh, it must have been on Discord or somewhere. Yeah. Or else maybe I saw it when I got home, but it might have. Yeah, because I don't have Telegram on my phone, so I might have found it on Telegram when I got home. Someone said that I was getting a shout out from them. I'm like, oh well, that's cool at least. At least I was getting acknowledged, even though I couldn't find anything to actually give them. But
they don't really have links for you though. You know what I mean? Like except for the Telegram. There's a Telegram.
They had a link for me. They had a link for me. I had StreamYard set up on my phone. It was all ready to go. Yeah, like it was fully all set up. Yeah.
Cool.
Aussie Cossack sent me. Yeah, Aussie Cossack sent me the link so I could actually live record and be on his show. But there was nothing to record. So there was just like there was no point doing it. It was like I just wasted like $70 to go and like watch street performers for 2 hours.
Well, there must be more to it than that. Yeah, it sounds like a technical issue to me. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
No, the only technical issue was the lack of awareness of people. Like they didn't even know it was happening, and the fact that like what time it was happening was screwing up as well.
Yeah.
Now, because Vinny actually told me it was supposed to be starting at 10, and Aussie Cossack was saying it was starting at 12 in Australia. And then Vinny even messages me back and goes, "Oh shit, did I get that wrong? Is 12 in Australia 10 a.m. or 2 p.m.? I'm like, dude, it's 2 p.m. Right.
Fuck, surely he should know that. He should know that. Fuck.
Yeah, he moved the 2 hours the wrong direction.
I think he's done that before, you know. I think he's done that before. And do you know what I really like about Vinny's show? What I like about Vinny's show is that he quite often makes mistakes that I make all the time too. Yeah, like you leave the volume off or you fucking do whatever, you don't do it right. Yeah, well, you know, hopefully this one's recording.
The only mistake I seem to make at the moment is certain videos will echo, and because it's just through Telegram, I actually have to mute myself for the video not to echo.
Yeah.
So I can't adjust the volume levels for the different things. So I actually have to mute every time one of the videos isn't, when they don't have their audio right, I actually have to mute myself or it's echoing back. It only happens on some videos. It's a real pain in the ass. I don't know what it's about, but yeah, it only happens every once in a while. But that's the problem with getting banned from everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a lot more difficult to try and learn new, how it works on a new platform and actually getting it running smoothly.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to try and what happened there.
I'm playing with things, changing the size of things, trying to share screen and so that I could. Yeah. I might have stuffed things up. Are you there?
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Just switch around like the screens and things on me.
Yeah. And the one I'm on at the moment, I need to adjust it down sort of things. Yeah, so another professional, full-time professional show here from Amos Sunday. Make it up. Look, here I am. I think I got the label down the bottom right, but yeah. The idea is to try and get fucking.
Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not working either. But yeah. Actually, well, I just need to reduce that by fucking shitloads, and that might work. Where'd it go?
Trying to work out what you're doing so that I can put mine in the right place for it to be okay for you.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just changed sizes on me like that.
Because I'm playing with stuff, sort of thing. Yeah. Hey, actually, here it is.
Yeah, it shouldn't have changed. It shouldn't have changed what I was doing. It shouldn't have actually messed with my screen. That was really weird.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't get that screen up before, so I might have to look at it another way. That's the size.
It's all right. At least it's not glitching too much today for you.
Yeah, that's
only a little bit.
Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, well, I haven't even got the back TV happening today because I didn't really plan to do this thing today. So, it's one of those.
Honestly, I screwed up a day. I actually thought it was Saturday.
Oh, really?
It's Sunday. Shit.
Okay. Well, what I might try and do is put a new fucking Windows catcher and go for one that's because there's something I need to look at that isn't where I'm at. That's not it either. Okay, it's not really happening because I'm trying to share the screen situation so that we can.
What else?
Yeah, we could do it on other things all the time, but yeah. At the moment, you're just a little person down on the bottom of the screen. Oh, a little person down the side of the screen.
Yeah, but that's because before we started talking, I was still playing the video, so I was just keeping myself in the corner, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I need a bigger one.
Okay, well, maybe if I could. Yeah, the idea is it's Telegram. It doesn't give you a lot of options with Telegram's fucking thing, Like the settings aren't really settings.
It doesn't tell you. No, it doesn't tell you them. No, that's the problem. It doesn't tell you them. There is a few. It just doesn't say them. So you actually have to just try and work things out with trial and error. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You're on the screen, sort of. Yeah. Just got that bit in the middle of. Yeah. That's. You're going all funny on me. You know.
Going all funny on you. Well, I was funny beforehand.
Nah. Well, yeah, maybe I misspoke. Right, what about the water thing here? And
what else, man? But we can talk about some New Zealand shit if you want.
That's
the cyclone, everything that's happening.
Yep. Okay.
That's a big shit show.
Yep. Well, I will put you on screen so that I can see you and you launch into something to say, mate, and I'll mute myself and you can talk away. Hopefully.
All right, man.
Okay. Carry on.
Yeah. Well, that whole thing's turned into a shit show. Basically, people have said there's a few police that have actually turned up in the area, but they're just driving past, taking pictures. They're not actually getting involved with helping anyone with anything at all.
Yeah.
Army's finally turned up. I think there was like a couple of hundred people from the New Zealand Army and 25 flew over from Fiji or something. But same thing. They've said they're going out to help people in the remote areas, but no one is reporting actually seeing them doing anything.
Yeah.
The Red Cross has stopped people donating anything.
Mm-hmm.
They just want money. They say, no, don't send any products, don't send any goods. We can't certify them and hand it out to people, so just send us money.
Yeah, that's
like,
a little suspicious.
Actual
mate, I've got you on full screen.
more than a little.
I've got you on full screen, so the people can. Yeah,
that looks like I'm pretty much full screen. You know.
Yep. So
so they've been blocking that. They've blocked truckloads. They've blocked. What was it? They've blocked. Was it a truck or something full of water because they couldn't certify it? They're not letting the Navy really do anything. They're making them basically stay on the ship and not actually get involved with any of the help. There was a plane that got sent up there with goods. It got stopped at the airport, and some particular agency said, no, everything has to go through us, and took everything. And they wouldn't let the people actually go out and distribute anything themselves. They just said, no, everything has to go through us, and took it all themselves. So people aren't sure what's getting to anyone when they donate stuff anymore. Because all the agencies are actually preventing anyone getting shit. Oh, we can't certify this. Like, do you actually think people in New Zealand are trying to poison people in New Zealand? No, that's a government's job. No person that lives here is sending up poisoned food or anything. This is such bullshit. It is actually really pissing me off. Apparently Calvin's up there at the moment, but I haven't found like the footage of him. Apparently he was speaking today, but I haven't actually found the footage of it. Like Calvin Elk from Counterspin. Because Hannah's pregnant, so she isn't going there. So yeah, Hannah's at home and Calvin went up there. And Kiwi and Sue are there as well from At Week's End News. So they're both up there as well. This is just, this is like, basically it's turning into the same thing as like what's happening in Ohio. And then again, of course, just to top it off, it started pissing down last night. So yeah, more rain on top of the flood-soaked area.
How surprising.
Not flood level. Yeah,
How
not
surprising.
flood level, but yeah, just apparently it started raining heavily and shit again on top of the flood-soaked area.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the story that one of the dams actually opened its floodgates during the cyclone instead of like a week earlier when they already knew the cyclone was coming. So they actually opened the floodgates on
So
the
that's the word
dam
they're at earlier.
when the cyclone was happening. They're like, it's not our fault. We only account for like 4% of the flooding.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you actually assisted the flooding, you complete assholes.
So I was just doing what I was told. No,
I don't even get it though. I actually don't. Yeah, it's something that actually makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like that one really pisses me off because that they're not even being held accountable. They're just making statements to say that, oh no, that's just normal. This is under our resource consent. It's like we're supposed to let out this much water every so often. It's like, well, why did you do it in the middle of the cyclone? It's like you already knew you were supposed to let out water every so often, and you knew the cyclone was coming. Why did you wait till then to do it?
Yes, wonder why. Yes. Wonder why. Well, there's several documents out there that explain it. Like, Rosa Corey's book, Vinny used to talk about it. Something about it, yeah, the Rosa Corey's book.
Behind the Green Mask.
And most,
Behind the Green Mask or something.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And there was that Kiwi bloke.
Someone was actually asking about her book and how they could get a hold of it on Counterspin Media earlier today. So that's why it's fresh in my mind. I can remember the name of it, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got a link, but it's easy to find.
I had a link to it. I think I've got a link to a video, like her talking about it, but I don't think I grabbed the link to the book.
All right. Well, I should be able to chuck it in the chat room. Yeah. Sure, I've got a.
I'll go nuts. I haven't really had enough time to read anything.
Yeah. Well,
I've actually been quite busy, man.
Yeah.
Because I think I had one day a week where I didn't have to do anything, and that's it.
Yeah. Nothing's up. I just opened the program. Yeah, maybe I'll stuff something up. Yep, it's all frozen again. Yeah, mate. I was stuffing up the computer. It's frozen up, I think. The volume's gone.
Day off a week, for like Monday through Saturday. I might as well have a full-time job that doesn't pay me.
You're back.
You're starting to glitch a wee bit, bud.
Yeah.
That's because you're trying to do other things.
Yeah, that's right. Once again. Yeah.
It always happens when you try and do too much at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I'm a reactive sort of person.
Yeah, I didn't go anywhere. When you try to load another thing.
Yeah, I started running to start with, basically. And that's the thing. Have it running to start with, and then it's good. Then you can work on it.
Oh yeah, I know that. It's just your internet doesn't seem to be able to or maybe it's the computer.
It's probably
you have to handle it when you do too much.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a bit of everything. Yeah. But plugging away. I think this is Amos Sunday 16. I think. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I did 15. I don't think I've done a 16 yet. Oh, you're frozen. The picture that you're frozen on is the bottle in your mouth. So I wonder what's happening there, eh, folks? Looks like he's enjoying himself, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay. Are you back?
Yeah, you've got labels Amos. You've got labels Amos Soon 57. You didn't call it a Sunday one. You've got labeled as Amos Soon 57.
Yeah.
Sunday 16.
I already changed it on the other computer, so
I know I'm back on Telegram. I've got a screen that's frozen up on YouTube, though.
Yeah.
frozen up on YouTube though.
Really? Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm
I
not.
don't know if they can. I don't know if there's volume or not. Oh, no, there we go. It started going again. It's all good. Yeah, that's just the delay between everything. Yeah. Now it's going again, sort of.
Oh, well, you
But yeah, it did freeze up for a bit there.
Yeah, well, and the photo that was frozen on was you with a stubby in your mouth talking back. It was a perfect frozen moment, eh? Yeah.
It doesn't look like I was just sculling beer for like about 10, 20 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but yeah. We enjoy our beer, don't we? Actually, speaking of which, I've got one.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll do this for a second. Look, no, that's funny, but cheers, folks. Enjoy your beer while you can. Yeah, well, that was that comment.
You've still got me full screen, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, change it.
No one saw you drinking, just me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's okay. No. It's very cool, so it's definitely in the thing. But to bring us on the same screen, I've got on my present level. I'll sit down a bit. And anyway, the same size. I need to make the screen a bit smaller on one thing and maybe, there we go, that should work. Maybe. Yeah, well, there's a little DK. Oh, little DK. Anyway, that's.
I need to fix it again for you to be able to do it. Shit.
Yeah, well.
Make me smaller so it hopefully works better.
No. Put yourself full screen. From your screen, that works. I think. And the settings on this thing don't fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Just that little fucking bit. I need to get that shit out of the way. Yeah, how do I do that? Yeah, look at settings and their settings are stupid. They just make no sense. It's push to talk shortcut, share invite link, microphone speakers. That's it. Done. You know? That's the fucking settings. What about some video settings, folks? Use Telegram, people. Yeah, it used to be easy when Skype used to work. Skype was always good, or even Discord. But yeah, we're trying on Telegram today, folks.
Yeah, still got that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we didn't use
Still got the Discord, we just haven't used it for a while. Just because I've been streaming on Telegram, so you just hit me up there.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, no one's really. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Well, how many people are you getting watching? Depending on how many people. Yeah. But the amount of people watching you isn't really the point at the moment. I don't think it's the fact that you have a profile is worth.
They all watch it later, don't they? They all watch it later on your YouTube channel, BitChute. Yeah, so you need to learn how to announce when you're going live. Like, I'll be going live in 30 minutes, sort of thing.
Yeah, well,
10 minutes or whatever.
That's right.
Have music, and just have music or something playing.
That's right. Yeah. Well, no music today, folks. Yeah, but well, I could get some music playing. Yeah, I could put some background music up here. Yeah, I'm sure.
I just mean when you do the announcement.
Everything would go well.
When you do the announcement thing.
No, well, mate, I do things on the fly. Obviously, this is the start of this show. There was no fucking.
I know that. But what I mean is just put it on screen with like a 10-minute countdown while you sort your shit out, and just like actually. I know you can use Sensei's music. Yeah, you just have to find non-copyright music.
If I try and sort out my shit, mate, it'll take me a fucking week. So I try not to sort my shit out. I'll just get it roughly started and then jump in. That's what the show's all about, mate. Jump in. You know it's not right.
That's what I always do.
Yeah, just jump in and do it.
I've always done myself.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
I'm a jump in sort of bloke. Yeah. And this show as well.
Well, that's what I told you to. That's what I told you to do in the first place. I said it's like it's scary starting. You just have to start.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Well, I've been doing it for a little over a year now. Yeah. So it's just an ongoing process. It's like I missed Thursday's show. Well, actually, I didn't miss it. It was about 4 minutes. We chatted for about 4 minutes on Thursday.
Oh, really?
And, then it got cut off or fucking whatever. It seems to be streaming okay at the moment, but then again, my other computer is... Yeah, it hasn't come up, hasn't frozen for a while, shall we say. I'd have to look at the other computers, go for a walk. So, you got something you want to talk about for a minute so I can go and look at stuff? Can you talk about a particular subject? Talk about...
Okay, yeah.
Do that.
The shit in Ohio is probably a good one. Yeah, the shit in Ohio is a good one. The fact that no one went to help until President Trump said he was going there. And then 1 hour after he tweeted that he was going there, FEMA announces they're going to go and help. Like 1 hour later, it's on Twitter. I was like, yeah, FEMA like tweets 1 hour after Trump says he's going there, going, yeah, we're heading there. And yeah, both the tweets got put on like some screenshot, like one after the other. And it was like, so they only reacted after Trump said he was going there. Biden's tried to make every excuse under the book to not go there. In fact, he pissed off to Ukraine when it happened. Because he'd rather go suck Zelensky's dick than actually help his own people. Then I came across an even more interesting video today. There has been 30 fires at chemical plants in America already this year. They worked out as basically one every 2 days. This year, some chemical plant has caught fire.
Yeah, what
that's
the
just
go there,
ridiculously...
yeah. What the fuck's to go there, mate?
Yeah.
It's random, and people ain't connecting dots, I guess. Some are, some aren't.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. It's like, people don't seem to be understanding what's going on. I mean, this isn't the food processing plants that have been, like, suddenly catching fire for the last couple of years. This is like all chemical plants going up in fire. Yeah. There was some oil company that 3 of them caught fire from the same company. 3 different places caught fire in the same day, in one day.
Yeah.
The shit is getting beyond a joke.
Yeah. I bet the insurance companies love this.
I think the insurance companies just try and talk their way out of it, and they're leaving it up to the government to just buy up the land.
Yeah.
And no one's actually helping the people. The shit that I keep seeing is that wherever there's a disaster, no one's getting help.
Yeah.
They're just trying to cover it up for the companies and things and cover their own asses. They're not actually helping anyone and not doing anything that's beneficial to anyone who's affected by any of it.
It's like...
it's because they want the land grab. And some dam they set up to block all the toxicological fucking bullshit that started leaking. Oh, it rained and that burst.
Yeah.
So now it's like, so now all this shit has flooded into, like, main waterways.
Yeah. Look out for what you're drinking.
It's actually unbelievable. That's in Ohio. Like, the shit from the train, apparently there was a big downpour, and it burst the dam they'd set up to try and contain the chemical spill. It burst that, and now it's just flooded into all the waterways.
Oh, yeah.
And still no one's helping the people.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but you're allowed to get tested by the EPA to check if it's safe, as long as you sign a waiver to, like, hold Norfolk South are, like, not liable for shit. Here, have your we'll test your house. You can have $1,000 as long as you promise not to sue the company that fucked you over.
Yeah, that's surprising.
It's actually unbelievable. And they're going to say everything is uninhabitable because it's so poisoned. so you can't live here anymore, move into your 15-minute city, maybe stay in a FEMA camp first, then move into your 15-minute city that we're going to build in another couple of years' time. So stay in your FEMA camp for a couple of years, and we'll just take all the land that we've just told you you're not allowed to live on.
Yep. And gee, what are they going to do with that?
Actually incredible. It's the biggest land grab that's like ever happened.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah. Well, but the general public doesn't see it though. That's the thing. Most of the average person don't see shit. You know, because they've got blinkers on.
No, they put people in a state of panic. We're actually asking for like temporary housing.
Yeah.
Well, what David Icke said, like the problem, reaction, solution thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the problem. The reaction is we need housing. We're stuffed here. And the solution is they start asking to be put into FEMA camp.
Stream won't be accurate, as usual. Yeah. Upload the fucking Tuesday later on BitChute. Okay. And yeah. Yeah, that'll take me as long as it takes me. Because yeah, well, I'm gonna actually
as long as the recording works.
Yeah, the recording always works. That's one thing that's really cool. Yeah, and I can
as long as that works, then you're fine. You know, because there's only like I think it's just me watching on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah, probably.
So as long as the recording works.
I checked out on Twitter before, and Outdoors Woman was said g'day on Twitch. Yeah, so remember Outdoors Woman?
Who was that?
Outdoors Woman. Because
vaguely, I've been off Twitch for like quite a while now. They kicked me off last year.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. No, she was around when you were around.
It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember. No, it's just hard to remember like everyone that was on there because I had like shit. What was it getting up to? I was getting up to like over 400 followers or something, wasn't I, on Twitch? Or was it not that much? I can't remember. But I was definitely getting up there. I get banned every time, like before I get to 500. I've never had anything make it to 500 followers.
Well, you never know. Today's show might do it for me.
I've been banned on every single platform.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, today's show might get me banned for all I know. But we haven't really talked about anything specific today, have we?
Shouldn't do because I'm speaking about things that they've actually mentioned in the media, like a few extra stuff. Yeah. But I don't think I've spoken about any off-topic subjects.
But
you know, I've been pointing out like what the government and agencies are doing wrong, but I haven't talked about any of like the banned topics.
Well, feel free to anyway. Yeah.
No, I don't want to get you banned.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
No, well, anyway, I'm going to have to wrap it up because I'm going to go and eat. I'm going to go fucking sleep and then go work. And it's that time on Sunday afternoon, folks, where Amos is going to go to bed soon. So
because he has to get up early. He's a baker. You know, so he's got to get up at stupid times to go to work.
Yeah, well, I get up at fucking like 9:30 at night. Yeah, quarter. Yeah, the time when everyone's normally getting ready for bed. You know, just around about 10. That's when I'm fucking getting up. Yeah, so that's So I got a few hours till then. I got like 4 hours. Yeah, I should be able to sort that out. Anyway,
fine.
I'm gonna hang up, DK.
Yeah. I think you'll find you've only got like 3 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah. 1, 2, no, it looks like, 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kevin Dolan's going to take forever.
You just looked at the time, didn't you? Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I did. Anyway, where's that fucking button to disconnect anyway? Anyway, I'm going to cruise off and
Anyway, I'll just say before I say goodbye. Yeah. But what if, but_what_if, and 3 dots. That's my Telegram channel. Much love, no fear. And I'll catch you up, man. Okay?
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Yep.
All right.
He should be gone. He's gone. Well, folks, that's wanted to have a bit of a chat with DK because I didn't prepare anything today. There's no lights, no nothing. Just a different perspective from over in New Zealand, and it looks pretty similar to around about this planet, doesn't it? Anyway, in the meantime, be good to each other, and yeah, that's basically it. Be good to each other. Everything else will turn out right, I'm sure.